Girls flag football.
Girls flag football. Girls flag football.
What's going on, Neighborhood Watch and TMTP family? Welcome back to another episode here on the Main Thing Podcast presents. It's your bull, Mr. Owns. And after further review, the call stands. I'm still official with no stripes. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, thank you again for tapping back in here with the Main Thing Podcast presents. I'm going to do my best impersonation of Dr. Nick off of The Simpsons. If you know, you know. Hello, everybody. Hi, Mr. Owns. But look, on a serious note, today we got a 17 and under edition from the Wild World of Sports complex down in Florida. We got a team out of Maryland going by the name of Dream, and we got a team out of North Carolina going by the name of PRIMETIME Elite. Now, y'all know every time we link up, know these gang, y'all already know it's something special. So we know that this reaction is going to be an amazing one. But before we dive all into that, to our loyal supporters, thank you. Y'all know it's all love. The Main Thing Podcast presents can't happen without the support from y'all. And to our new supporters, welcome to the community and our family. Let's continue to do our part for the community and our family. Please continue to like the videos. It does help with the visibility of our channel in the algorithm. Disrespect that comment section, share, and subscribe to the community and our content. And last but not least, y'all already know Mr. Owns is a bugaboo. I'm going to keep reminding y'all, make sure to turn on them noties and keep your ears and your eyes peeled to the streets like your local neighborhood. Wow. So you don't miss when me and Big Hus drop this pressure on y'all. But y'all already know I'm going to create a little urgency and tempo so we can go ahead and get into this reaction. But to those who are new to the channel, again, welcome. Don't worry. Me and the rest of the Main Thing Podcast presents community will make sure that you get into TMTP formation correctly. White 80, white set. Hey, y'all already know. Let's get active. Shout out to flagfootball.media for the upload. Behind the receiver. You gotta let she pat the ball like she was holding a little newborn, trying to burp the milk about the newborn. You feel me? She had a receiver open. Y'all see? Her footwork and everything was good. It's just the timing was off. You had your receiver on the crossing route. She should have put the ball more out here to allow her the receiver to run after the catch. You threw it behind the receiver, made the receiver stop her route and try to reach back for the ball. That's not good ball placement to start the game off by the QB. The QB has to give her receiver a chance to make a play and run with the ball after the catch. That wasn't good there. And she knew it. She got her head on her hand. Think it was a little too heavy right there, but I hope that doesn't define the way she plays for the rest of the game. So I believe we have Maryland on offense. Quarterback dumps it down to number 2 in the flats. She tries to do a little Shakira action on the sideline, got tackled after about a 3-4 yard gain. Quarterback doing a great job making the defender miss initially, getting the ball out to the flats. Go down the middle. There you go, 13, making herself a big target, making herself available for the quarterback. Great play. There she is. Found number 2 in the flats to the right side. So initially she rolled out to the left side. Didn't find nothing that she liked down there. Number 2's right here. She just said, look, just run to where it's open green grass, open space and opportunity. And that's why the quarterback was back here like this, getting all the little pumps and stuff like that, because she like, look, break away from your defender. Let me get a clean throwing lane to throw to you so you can make a play, get up in that end zone. 2 did a great job of separating from her defender. Quarterback realizing that her playmaker got away from her defender, and this time, look what she did. Threw the ball out in front of her receiver. She didn't throw it behind her receiver. When you throw it behind your receiver, it not only makes the receiver slow down and makes it a difficult catch, but it also gives the opportunity for the defender to catch up from behind and be able to play through the hands, or at worst, be able to catch an interception and take the ball away, forcing a turnover for their defense. But the quarterback did a great job with the ball placement right here, putting it out in front of her receiver to go ahead and make that catch and go ahead and prance her way into the end zone. So we got Dream on the board first, up 6-0 over Primetime Elite. So we got Dream going for the extra point conversion. Oh, I like that. Quarterback said, look, don't let that first play fool you now. I got a little arm on me, man. I got accuracy. Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? It seems like 2 is her go-to playmaker right now. And where's 2? At the center position. Y'all keep laughing about the center position. I'm trying to tell y'all, the center position does way more work in flag football than you realize. They could snap the ball, they could block, they could snap the ball, go out for routes. It's a lot of things that the center can do. It's like an Army Swiss knife, a Swiss Army knife. My bad. Y'all know what I mean. But look what happens. She presses up the field vertically. And look at that accuracy. Look at that spiral on a ball. Ew, different. Oh my gosh. Threw it to 2. Y'all know I would have loved to see the hands catch, but she caught her with her body. I would have had an issue if she dropped that football, because I'll be trying to tell y'all about the body catch, strong hands. Attack the football in that first window. Get the football. But she came down with it. 2 making plays out here already. So we got Dream up 7-0 over Primetime Elite. So now we got Primetime Elite taking over on offense, number 10 out of the shotgun. That was definitely a low snap. Great job by the quarterback to get that. I thought she had it, but she got hit in her stomach. I think she was going to her center. So she was going to 7. 7 came across the formation. I like the fact that 7 did a great job of realizing that Dream was in zone. So what you have to do when the defense is in zone is find those holes. Find the pockets in the zone where you could throttle down and sit down in the windows and in the gaps that are left in the zone coverage. Did a great job. Quarterback kind of threw the ball a little bit higher, but what I would have liked for the receiver to do was, even when she throttled down, come back to the football. Don't just sit there and stand there waiting for the football. Attack the football. So you don't give the defenders an ability to come up and make a play on a ball. But that ball was sailed a little bit high. But as coaches always say, if that ball touches your hands, you got to come down with it. So she had the ball in her hands. The defender, the quarterback, did a great job of playing through the play, playing through the football. And look at that, knocking that ball out of her hand, causing an incompletion, PBU. And then now, hopefully she's not injured, but great play on the defense. Great play on the defense. So we got Primetime Elite still on offense. I don't know who Tim was looking at. Matter of fact, on that. Let me go back. So 77 kind of ran a pirouette route. Y'all will see it. So I'm going to draw it first before I snap it. So 77 did this. She runs hard to the outside, throttles down and pivots, and comes back to the middle. All right. So y'all see it in slow motion. So 77 threatens the outside shoulder, pivots, turns back into the middle of the field. But I believe that the quarterback was going to the crosser route. But y'all lucky that this young lady right here was not a few inches over, because that would have been a pick 60. Look at that. Come on. Better reaction time, because I'm trying to tell y'all, Mr. Owens out that joint. Give me that. And I ain't talking about Breezy. Give me that. And then give me that. You know what I mean? That's what you got to do. Force some turnovers. All right, so we got Primetime Elite under center. Quick handoff, quick reverse to number 14 for about a 3-yard gain. Great defense by the team Dream. So we got Primetime Elite throwing it off to Dream. QB was trying to jump over. Hey, she's trying to Saquon right quick. She's going down the middle of the field. Ooh, he throwing in a double, triple coverage right there. Let's see. Yeah, she overshot her receiver. You got to get that thing down. Primetime Elite almost had a turnover right there. Let's see what Dream's going to do on this joint. Going down the middle. Incomplete pass. Great pass on a out route. She got her in the corner. In there. Seen it. I seen her do it. I'm trying to tell you. In there. She went right here to this young lady. Number 27, I believe. 27 just ran an out route. Stemmed hard. Came stem. Lined a defender up. Faked hard to the left. Break back out to the right side. I'm there. It ain't hard to find. Y'all know where to find me in the end zone. You better believe it. Look at that throw. Only to where her receiver can go and get it. Ever since that first play that she threw behind number 2, she's been doing a better job with the accuracy and the ball placement. I got to give her kudos for not hanging her head from the first play. And look, knowing her ability and knowing what she can do on that football field, Dream came out ready to play. They said, look, I don't know if Primetime Elite still on the Dream. Hey, night. Y'all want us to read a little bedtime story for y'all? I don't know what y'all. Wake up. Alarm clock sounding. Time to get up. Go to work. Try to go back to number 2 on the flat, but threw the ball too low. Incomplete pass. So we have Dream up 13 nada on Primetime Elite. We got Primetime Elite quarterback 14 is about to get tee off down the sideline. She hit a little couple whirly twirlies, little spin moves on the sideline. 14 going down. Oh! Hey, 31 not playing. The quarterback is not playing. She's on it. She's about to rob that route. Look at that. They was all running hitches. All running hitches. Quick game. And you see the quarterback staring a receiver down. You'll never want to do that. Don't telegraph your passes. Don't stare your receivers down. Use your eyes to manipulate the defense, to move the safeties, to move the corners away from your receivers. When you stare a receiver down like that, I'm trying to tell you, bad choice, Joyce. Because look, 31 came. Look at that. I'm trying to tell you, 31 was on that. She's about to say, are you in good hands like Allstate? I'm trying to tell y'all. Great job by the receiver turning into a defender because she knows 31 was about to house call that jaw. All right, so we got Dream back on offense, 31 in shotgun. Evades the first defender, throws it down to 2. Incomplete pass, she had 2. 2 open again. Oh, I don't know what 7 was doing over there. You lost integrity and responsibility in your coverage in your zone. I don't know what you got going on over there, John. Hold on now. So look, I'm going to show y'all from the beginning. 7 just got out leveraged and lost track of where her receiver was, because if you see, 2's going to go to the flat, and then she's just going to turn it up on a wheel route and keep going up the sideline. But look at 7, she got lost. Or 21, I'm sorry, not 2. So she ran kind of a swing route out of the backfield. But then look, 7 is losing her responsibility in the zone. And smart heads up play by 21, recognizing that, look, this defender is taking this route across the field. This defender's all the way over here. She can't do anything. The closest defender is right here. But look at this. She lost sight. Great play by 31 by recognizing the busted coverage and 7 not paying attention in her responsibilities in the zone coverage. And look, just threw it right over top of her head. Look at that. I hear you in the back. Touchdown. Tie down. There we go. Another one. DJ Khaled voice. So I think it is 19-0 Dream over Primetime Elite. We got Dream going for the extra point conversion. I like that play. Had the jet motion, fake the jet sweep. There we go. So here's the jet motion coming by number 3. 31 does a great job of keeping her eyes downfield, but also placing the ball in the belly of the ball carrier. But then watch this. Doing that, fakes out the defense. Now the defense has a responsibility. They got to defend her. This RPOs and everything like that puts stress on the defense because it's a lot that you got to be worried about covering on the defensive side of the football, and it puts stress on making sure that you're understanding your defensive assignments and understanding your keys and principles on defense. So watch this. Now they got to cover 1, 2, and the other receivers out here. So now this defender comes down here, but then 2 frees up in the middle. Does a great job of throttling down. Don't continue running into the defender. Throttle down. Look at that. Great ball placement. Great job by number 2 securing the football and making a great catch. Look at that. So I believe it is 20-0 Team Dream over Primetime Elite. So we got a kickoff by Team Dream to Primetime Elite. Let's see Primetime Elite. Oh, we almost had a little rugby flip right there. She hit that joint with the quick. All right, so That was almost picked off because of the ricochet. So she was trying to go to number 4, but the young lady right here thought the ball was going to her. But they are so lucky that that ball was not intercepted. Tip drills, usually when the ball pops up in the air in football, it's not a good look for the offense because usually that defense comes down with a takeaway. But they're lucky that number 31 did not intercept that football right there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. So we still got Primetime Elite on offense out of shotgun. Looking down the middle of the field on a slant route. Oh, okay, one. I thought she was about to house that joke. I thought she was about to house it. Came right here on the slant. So I used the one receiver to run a vertical route to stress the defenders, to push the defense vertically, and then bought a route underneath to number 1. Great job with the hands catch. Also, phenomenal job making the first defender miss. And she had got outside of this one defender right here. That was about to be a house call, but great job by the safety coming down, chopping her feet, breaking down, and forcing the ball carrier to change direction. Once she changed direction, she was on her hip, made that tackle in the open field. Great job right there by number 8. We got one running back in the backfield. Tied out, even though we did not see that, John. I like the fact that they did this type of route. I mean, this type of play. So they had the quarterback sprint out to the right side, but then threw it back to the other side of the field. That's making sure that the defense is disciplined enough in their coverage. So obviously they knew, okay, if we sprint out to the right side, the defenders are going to flow hard to the defense's left side and leave the right side unoccupied. So great play call by Primetime Elite. Look at that. She rolls out to the right, looks downfield, snaps her head back to the left. Boom. Delivers a great ball to her receiver. And y'all see the ref tie down. We got Primetime Elite on the scoreboard. Now the score is 22-6. We got Primetime Elite going for an extra point conversion. Oh, 31. Try to go out that tree with the one hand. Oh, she tried to Odell Beckham, Justin Jefferson, Jettas that John. Oh, Lord. Look at this. She tried to go with the one hand. Michael Jordan palm. Oh, Lord. But great defense by Team Dream. So they're still up 2 scores over Primetime Elite. We got number 13 on a return for about a 10-yard return. 31 trying to look for the big play. She trying to look for the big play. Oh, that could have been pass interference. She was looking for 21 that ran on a post ball. 21 over there putting people in the blender. Mix it up Smoothie King style. Oh, Lord. But right there. Because look, as 2 is coming across, y'all going to see that she gets tripped up by this defender right here. See? Trips her up. That could have been pass interference, but I wish number 21 had would have noticed that the ball was underthrown and came back and high pointed the football instead of waiting for the football to come to her. Go ahead, attack that football. Plant your foot in the ground, high point it. Go after that football like you want it. You see how she just kept drifting away? The more that you drift away, the further you're getting away from the football. So you want to stop and come back and attack that football. Luckily, that play was not intercepted. Luckily, that pass wasn't intercepted. But we got number 31 still in shotgun. Going down the middle of the field to number 21 for about a 5-yard gain. Oh, 27. About to say she ran that wheel route. I try to tell y'all about the wheel route. People don't pay attention on wheel routes. They're open 24/7, 365, 366 in a leap year. Just like your favorite Wawa, your favorite Buc-ee's locations, your favorite 7-Eleven, Royal Farms, whatever y'all got, that's what it does. I'm trying to tell y'all. I better listen to Mr. Ohms. We're gonna run it from the top. 21 is right there. How she 21 and she is savage. Y'all already know if you know. Yeah, no. Oh, she 27. My bad. But look, you see, she presses hard to the flats, gets the defender to come down, and it just turns it up the sideline. Watch this. 7 again. Y'all are not communicating on that side of the football. That should have been either you carry and run with her, or you're communicating to your teammates and y'all are passing off the receivers. But nobody picked her up on the outside. Look, she's gaining depth, but it's nobody back there. You got to be the deepest of the deep in zone. Don't let nobody get behind you. It's too late now. That's an OS moment right there. OS. When that ball in the air and nobody back there. Look at that. Look at this. Ta-da. 27 in there. Team Dream in there. They were on a guest list today. They were on a VIP list. Y'all already know it is no problem for them to enter into this party. All right, so we got a new quarterback. Oh, 31? She snagged that joint like that. Strong hands. Look, 31 right there. 11 came in. Look at this. Throw that ball up. Look at this. Oh, oh my gosh. I can see on top of the world. I'm high in the sky looking down on y'all. Oh my gosh. It's the vertical 36 inches. Somebody get me measuring tape. Jesus. She went up there and high pointed that joint. She made sure she was the only one coming down with that. All right, it's 28. My man in the back. My man in the back. I'm going through something, you feel me? But we got Team Dream kicking the ball back off to Primetime Elite. I believe it's like 28-6, something like that. I kind of lost track of score, low key. All right, so we got Primetime Elite on offense. Great ball down the middle of the field to number 4. That was a nice, beautiful ball by the quarterback. I got to have some urgency right now. Y'all down 3 scores. Oh, she going to the right sideline. Oh, she had her. She had her. She was looking, look, the eye manipulation, looking to the left. She ain't see nothing right there. And then she snapped her head back. She got to fit that right over here in this window. She got to hit that. She threw her too far inside. Keep her on the outside where it's not a lot of traffic, not a lot of defenders. You should have threw that ball towards the sideline. You threw her inside. So she was already going over here and her momentum was carrying her to the right. But then you forced her to come back to the left. That's a hard adjustment by a receiver. Incomplete. Oh, she can't. She got outside. She did. Oh. Oh, great catch. Great catch. Oh, yeah, she went up and got that, John. Great catch in between 2 defenders as well. Ew. Oh, my. Okay. Go play above the rim. Go play big then. We see you. I like that. Corner route. Incomplete pass. So I believe the score is 28-12. I ain't tripping. I'm a Jordan. I ain't Pippin. Oh, just throw the ball up like that. Try to tell you somebody over there. And I'm gonna tell y'all what the issue was. She received. So this young lady got the direct snap, handed off to the quarterback. What the issue was, number 2 was putting that pressure on her. While she was putting that pressure on her, y'all will see the quarterback start to drift away and fade away. And what you're never supposed to do as a quarterback is when you're throwing the football, you're throwing off your back foot, you're fading away, you're not putting power. You got to be able to stand tall and deliver, fire through. She kept drifting, and threw that ball up in the air. Watch this. Y'all gonna see it. She trying to throw it like Aaron Rodgers. You can't do that. Look at that. That pressure alone caused this interception. She better think number 2. That pressure. Look at this. Off of what number 2 created. Got an interception. Pick 6. We running it back. Celebrate with the family. Celebrate with the friends. We over there. I'm in there. I went through the screen. I'm celebrating with them too. Let's get it. We here with it. We here with it. Let's get it. Great defense by Team Dream. They've been on it all day. So we see, although we've come to the end of the road. Shout out, boys, the man. Y'all already know the vibes. From Philly. Y'all know it. But, man, shout out to Team Dream by defeating Team Primetime Elite by a score. I think it was like 34-13, something like that. But it started to get out of hand really quickly. But, man, look, Dream, they wasn't in a dream. They wasn't sleep. They came ready to play today. Primetime Elite, set your alarm clocks. Stop trying to get a bedtime story. Y'all got to be focused next time y'all play. But this was a phenomenal game down at the Wild World Sports Complex in Florida. Shout out to everybody who has a hand in elevating the game of girls flag football, because this movement is real. And look, I'm glad that we're as heavily involved as we are here at the Main Thing Podcast Presents. And I love the fact that y'all continue to rock out with us and support this movement with girls flag football, because some of these young girls will be the future in professional sports and on the Olympic teams in the future. So we got to keep our eyes on these young women. But again, shout out to Team Dream coming out of Maryland, but also shout out Primetime Elite for never giving up in this game. But look, remember to always keep God first. Focus on your plan and not your mood. Just because right now you're not where you want to be, don't give up. Continue to put your head down. Continue to work. Remember to always be better today than you were yesterday, and better tomorrow than you were the day before. It's all about consistency and amount of work that you put in. You can't shine unless you grind. And always thank the people in your life that are on this journey with you and supporting, because you don't know how much sacrifice that they make for you to be in this position. So look, make sure to continue to stay focused, challenge yourself every single day to be the best version of yourself. But I'm not going to continue wrapping y'all up. Y'all know how Mr. Owens gets, man. Because it be so genuine and authentic, because I really want to see these young girls win. I want to continue supporting them and uplifting them. And that's what we're going to do here at the Main Thing Podcast Presents. But if you haven't already done so, please check out the video that we did for girls flag football, that 100, that cinco, man, look, the 100 video, y'all know what I'm saying. But look, please continue to support the channel. We definitely appreciate y'all, and y'all support never goes unnoticed. But before I get out of here, y'all already know I love to talk to our girls flag football supporters, the players, and the parents of girls flag football. Pressure reveals preparation. Big moments don't create who you are, they reveal what you've been doing all along. When a game gets tight and the pressure rises, your preparation is what shows up. Trust your film study, trust your reps, and trust the discipline you've built through practice. Practice? We talking about practice? Practice. But seriously, pressure is simply a chance for your work to speak louder than your words. Always remember to keep the main thing. But check this out. I hope that you all have had a blessed and phenomenal week, that you all go out, have some fun, but please make smart choices and wise decisions. To our loyal supporters, thank you. Y'all know it's all love. The Main Thing Podcast presents can't happen without the support from y'all. And to our new supporters, welcome to the community and our family. Let's continue to do our part for the community and our family. Please continue to like the videos. It does help with the visibility of our channel in the algorithm. Man, hit that like button, run them subscribers up, do y'all part, man, because look, we love putting out this content for y'all, and we truly appreciate y'all, for real, for real. Disrespect that comment section, share, and subscribe to the community and our content. And y'all already know it sounds so nice. We had to say it. What? Twidice. Make sure to turn on them noties and keep your ears and your eyes peeled to the streets like your local neighborhood. Wow. Wow. So you don't miss when me and Big Hus drop this pressure on y'all. But look, from action pack to jam pack, when it comes to girls flag football and flag football in general, just know the Main Thing Podcast presents always, and I do mean always, got your back. And until we reconvene next time, y'all already know it's always love.